Hello, hello, hello. The show is about to get started. And we're going to do a live watch along like we did last week. We're going to chit chat about it in the comment section. Let me cut it up so I can hear. They're just going over what was done last week. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Passion. I don't know if Passion's still in here, but hello, hello, hello. It's a small project. I'd like for you to pick up and get out your soft hands era. Get out your soft hands era, baby. Sure, I'm on the right mic. Damn. Woo, baby. Destiny gonna give it to. Yeah, we back to accepting. We're accepting EBTs. Yeah, we back to that. We back to this. We accept EBTs. I thought this was a good conversation piece to put up today. Yes, ma'am. I cut off some more of my hair yesterday at the beauty shop. She cut off. She said, I got about 1.5 inches left. We're going to see how far we go. So I'm trying to listen in the background. I'm trying to get some dinner. Okay. It hasn't quite started yet. They're just going over previews from last week. I do want you to acknowledge how I feel about something. You're trying to just dismiss my feelings and not give me that. Y'all ganging up. Y'all doing this. Y'all doing that. All right, we're about to get started. Hey, that's me, AD. Thanks for coming in here. Let me move this over to my Twitter. Wow, Tisha. Dang, Tisha. Going out bad, Tisha. I remember exactly what you said, but I do remember how what you said made me feel. It hurt my feelings. Do you think it was inappropriate for Nell to say some of the things that she said in regards to she needs to be worried about her husband and their situation? I never said Nell wasn't wrong. Hey, living for me. Did I say she wasn't wrong? Did you tell her that it was? Yeah. Y'all watching it? Okay, Kimmy.
Apologies. Something this group is comes few and far between, but I think there needs to be ownership in regards to.
Hey, Queen Script.
So now it's over and we can move on. We can move on. Are you sure? I'm over it. Are you sure? I think I know what to put, what box to put everybody in. So yeah, I'm good.
Tisha is mad and passive aggressive at the same time.
Wow. Every joke got some truth to it. Also told me he's like a friend to everybody's a friend to nobody. And he's going to join cool with it. I feel like we have a good relationship. But I also feel like you have a good relationship with people that like you. So that's my thing is that I'm a loyal person. As am I. And I don't show that. And I don't want to be hurt. And I don't want you to be hurt, and nor do I. And so my only way to not be hurt is to protect myself ahead of time.
As you should. But have I shown you anything different?
That's a good question, Destiny.
Me too.
They're both about to cry. Oh, they fixed it.
Okay, extra.
She asked Tisha, have I shown you anything different? And that's the thing. Regardless of who I like, have I shown up to you differently?
I hear Destiny say judge her for her action, not her words. I'm just moving forward. I'm just gonna see how she moves.
Right, judge me for my actions. Hey, Pretty Riri speaks.
To be emotional before I share with you what I want to share with what I came here for. What are you coming for? The last couple of months have really changed my life completely.
Hey, Lady B.
I found 3 of my siblings that were adopted and moved away. And then I was like, well, I want to meet y'all.
I want to get together.
Yeah, I want to meet you.
We need a support system. We're here for you.
Well, come on, I'm already
Destiny sharing about her meeting her siblings. I know that's right. They really care about each other. This should have caused a rift. It shouldn't have, but it did. But it's gonna come back up again. I kind of agree with Marcel. You would, Queen Script. He does have a point, but I believe you have to also agree with what people show you. Okay, we see Neil arriving at the daycare. Let's see what's gonna happen now.
So I'm at my business, Ron Smiles, meeting with my.
We accept an EBT again, y'all.
Now as the program director temporarily, and I'm trying to get a temperature check with her to see if she's going to be able to handle this position and to see what's going on with her knucklehead brothers. How did that go today? It was smooth. So I scheduled this meeting because right now you're the acting program director. Gonna have more on your plate. As far as still trying to manage the front end payments and the parents and their accounts. Do you ever feel like you're overwhelmed? Just let me know. So Kayla is my rock. She's the only one out of my other children or my sons. She understands the business of growing smiles, the in and outs. If I had to leave my legacy to anyone within my business or for my business, it would definitely be Kayla.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Kids, you are the one that,
You're always going to have one that's going to be great and stand by your side.
Let Kayla give her input. She's going to tell you who's right and who's wrong. I sure will. So, that brings on some other questions. Everything has overwhelmed me. It's like it all happened back to back. Your dad, I'm really angry with him. That never you. He's so freaking laid back about everything. I'm mad at Lance. Everything I have done for him or supported him in, he doesn't make the time for me as his mother. He actually today what I hear going on. So keep. What's day is? Trying to go to a happy hour. Definitely trying to go to a happy hour. For sure. Here's the problem I have with Lex. I do not mind keeping my granddaughter. But when Lex asks you to keep his kids, I don't know what it is. He does not pick up when he tells you he's going to pick up. It just burns me up. I do not know what else to say to him. Like,
we all have a kid like that. I have one.
That's how I still have a life. I don't have any kids. I know I'm like kids, but I don't have kids right now.
That's me.
You and that might be a little burned out. It's stressing me out. It's making me snap. It's making me just. I'm easy triggered. Because I'm always doing something for somebody else. I'm always doing something for somebody in this family. That's so much. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Oh,
So thank you. You inspire me every day to keep going. Well, that means a lot, Caleb.
remember those words of affirmation, her love language. Oh,
I'm not nice to you either.
oh,
It's okay. We are a lot of like moving.
she's 10
Understand me.
Yeah.
Why you act with you? Exactly. I think you're doing an awesome job. Just want to say thank you. I love you. Thanks. I love you too.
Oh, that was so sweet. Beautiful scene. Beautiful scene. I would have to say that.
What it is I said. Yeah. What did I do? What I said? She's like, I don't remember. I just know how you made me feel like
That was a beautiful scene. We just got off of, you said, make sure you like up that. Yes, please like up the live. Thank you for putting that out there. Please tap the like button. Please, 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 please. We just got through with Married to Medicine last week, and that was when they were on the beach. That was one of the things they talked about was their love language. What is your love language? And we clearly see that Nell needs the words of affirmation because her daughter was giving it to her, and she was giving it to her daughter. Beautiful scene. I'm glad to see Nell doing something else besides yelling and screaming. That was a great scene. The fact that her daughter said, I understand you. We are a lot alike. She talked about how Lance was trying to see if what she was doing because he wanted to drop off the baby so he could go to happy hour. And I think sometimes you just got to say no. I really truly believe sometimes you got to say no. I'm glad her daughter was shown. Me too. We've seen her before, but she rarely gets to speak. She rarely says anything. So it was good to see her talking. And I will say the first scene with Tisha Kimmy and Destiny at the table, I'm glad to see them kind of have some resolve. But I see that coming up, Destiny's gonna go over and talk to Latricia. And it looks like they're gonna be talking about Tisha. So I'm not sure how this gonna work out, but hopefully it will work out okay. We'll see. We shall see. Definitely how this is gonna work out. Why does her daughter look so different? I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to go find an old picture of her while since we talking about it. They showed the niece before. Is this her daughter? This is Kayla is actually her daughter. She is actually her daughter. Let me look it up. Her name is Kayla Chanel. Is her name. Where did that picture just go? I just had a picture and it went away. She looks about the same. Let me show you what I found on the internet. Hey, Jana. You said hello, all. I'm in the bushes. Of course, I'm behind a minute or two on the show because I'm watching from the own app. You know what? I was watching from the app and the app kept shutting down. So I went to my DirecTV stream to watch it because it kept, for some reason, it did it twice and you ain't get but one or two times to mess up on me. And I'm pretty much done with you. So this is Kayla looks like here. This is Kayla. And it looks like the girl we just saw without glasses. That's the sun. Try to see what this photo looks like, child. That's Kayla right there. That's her without glasses. She's a beautiful girl. She looks like her mama and her daddy mixed up all together. All right, we back. All right, Destiny with that Vaseline feet. I see them heels shining, girl. I do the same thing. Maybe it's the professional look. I didn't recognize her this time either. Yes, just shut down a couple of times. Yeah, mine kept doing that.
This is okay. This is super cute. Thank you. Yeah. Well, let's cheers. How you been? Good. I guess. Good. Brian's always laughing over here. Girl, I like be laughing, but God be guiding. So yes, he does. What you saying?
God be guiding.
So something changes. I'm telling you, because that's exactly what I do. So I met with the ladies, Tisha and Kimmy, for Taco Tuesday, and I walk in and it was like immediately this energy and this smoke like about the winery and what I said, how Tisha felt about what I said. And I kept saying, okay, so what did I say? And they both said they didn't remember. And Kimmy was like, well, you did say something. I don't remember what you said. I want to know what it is that I said. Yeah. What did I do? What did I say? And she's like, I don't remember. I just know how you made me feel. I'm like, you feel this big of a way, but you don't even know what I said? I think it came from...
That's a reasonable argument.
But that's not nothing that would be mad about. And so I'm like, why are we talking about this again? Then Tisha even said that, you know, she knows what box to put me in, and I'm in a box of people that can't be trusted.
Ooh, Destiny. She told Trisha before Tisha.
Well, she was just
right.
A friend to, what did she say? A friend to everyone is a friend to no one. And yeah, I just felt like it was kind of silly, for real. And I was like, yeah, y'all, I was like, okay, the Scott gang up, and they were, oh, you want to be like, yeah, I thought we ganged up on you. You're trying to support Tisha.
Queen Script explained that.
Recollection of what you don't remember. You don't even remember. So it is a gang up. Thought that whole line situation was over. But if Tisha felt some things needed to be resolved that she didn't get resolved, then I can understand that too. But I don't see Tisha or Kimmy ganging up on someone. I mean, they just both have their opinions, and you know, Tisha's gonna get loud and Kimmy's gonna, however. So maybe they can.
However,
I just can't. So,
we need to define to people what gangs actually are.
I don't know if I told you I have 6 of 11 siblings, and I found the last 3 that were adopted and moved away. Mm-hmm. So I'm about to go to Detroit to meet them. Oh, yeah. I understand. Well, I'll say this. After all that at the Mexican restaurant, Kimmy was like, we'll go and hold your hand. Like, they kind of invited themselves. What did you say to them? Kimmy and Tisha? Yeah, when they invited themselves. I was just like, oh. Well, come on, well, I mean, Maurice and Mark, so they're from Pontiac, because they're for a road trip to the beach. Listen, I don't know if I said anything. Maybe I said, okay, yeah. I don't know. So how y'all end? And how'd y'all end on? Did y'all end on a good note? We did. Okay. We ended on a good note. That's good. Well, I appreciate the extension of a hand from Kimmy and Tisha. And you know, Maurice and Marcel, they from Pontiac, which is right outside of Detroit. So
okay.
Well, the last time I talked to you, you said you and Kim were in a little rough patch. Yeah. Y'all fix that? It's been a rough patch for the last 6-7 months. On and on that rough patches. Trish, I adore her deeply. I talked to her on one day. Her and Ken are broken up. They haven't spoken. He doesn't live there. I talked to her 2-3 days later. He lives there and they're happy and everything's going well. I can't keep up. So I decided that whatever she tells me on that day is what I believe until she tells me something different. Even if it's 24 hours later. Because I'm going to keep my sanity. And we try to get through the little patch. But, you know, I'm working on it. Thanks to you, Dr. Princess. Like, and therapy, so that's yeah. How's that going? It's going good. I know, right?
Sounds like Trisha's a flipper flopper. Just made it back. Hi, everyone. Hey, Schoolgirl Crush. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please like up the video. Please thumbs it up.
I introduced the apology. Listen, that's for you. I paid it a lot. It took the whole day, but I still did it. I did it at the end of the day. Help us, Lord. Listen, so I'm excited because Ken and I have an upcoming appointment with Dr. Francis. I've already had my one-on-one with him and plan to have more. And I'm just looking forward to Dr. Francis, telling us where we need to fix, what he sees that's happening between us. But we still trying to, get back to where we were. Because we didn't done something. Y'all get back to where y'all were.
Yeah, I'm so glad Trisha opens her mouth and talks now.
Sorry, husband. That paper carries weight until it's done.
Right.
Yeah. That's great.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you want to go out of town with a person.
Oh, Marcel.
Put in a don't trust that whole box.
Oh, Marcel. Shut up.
From that, and the situation that
He's brought up in arguments and all kinds of things. I don't talk about this guy.
I haven't talked to you for real in 3 months.
His sister.
Tisha would be okay if oh boy stay out her ear. I understand he's her husband, but you got to stop putting planting those seeds of doubt in her head. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You said in the building. I already liked it up. Hey y'all, thank you, Passion. Y'all click that like button. So the next two scenes was the last, was it 2? 1. We saw Destiny going to Latricia's house, and she went in and she told Latricia about all the things that had happened while she was at lunch with Kimmy and Tisha, and about how she felt gang up on. I feel like that's gonna backfire, but I don't know. I feel like you don't go around telling the other cast members what has happened, because we've seen in past times they don't normally work. There's normally a bigger issue. I don't know. What y'all think? I think she shouldn't have said nothing. I understand why she did, but I just feel like she probably shouldn't have said anything. I don't know. And then as we see, Marsau is going to tell Tisha that she shouldn't be going out of town with Destiny. Marsau, shut up. Shut up, Marsau. Isn't that what Tisha and Destiny would say? Yep, that's true. Hi, Millie Love James. Good evening. Good evening to everybody. I don't know what my neighbors out there doing. Sound like I just heard a crash. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm gonna say that. I do not like the fact that Marcel he knows that Tisha feeds off of his energy. And I just feel like she's gonna feed off of this. Destiny talking to Trisha. I guess there's not very many people she can talk to other than Neil. Because you got Tisha, Kimmy, Latricia, Destiny, and Neil. And so if you've already talked to 2 and they were part of the issue, then other two people you could talk to would be Destiny or Latricia, and she talked to Latricia. So okay, I guess that's fair. I don't know. I'm not liking the fact that Marsau is putting that key and that battery in her back, because we know that Tisha tends to hold on to things, and I think that holding on to things comes because of the very fact of she really respects what Marsau says, and I really feel like this is not going to be good for her. They need to have a one-on-one meetings instead of the group conversations. I totally agree with that. And believe it or not, when we say ganged up on, you have to understand what the meaning of gang is. So it could be an antisocial group. It could be a group of people that get together for criminal activity. It could be a lot of things. But gang consists of more than one person. If it's you and you're saying something, this person's agreeing with you, that could be considered ganged up on. That's just real talk. Real talk that we have to really realize. But I know with this group of ladies, the conversations of playing telephone and talking to everybody doesn't normally work. Okay, we're back. We're going to Marcel and Tisha's house, looks like. I love the Instagram like photos, the social media things. I love that.
Because we need to get some pictures because we want to get ready to market this house as coming soon.
I've watched the show in such a long time and it really seems so fake and scripted. Really, Stacey? It doesn't seem fake to me, but I do understand that it does seem kind of scripted. It does. Why do y'all think Marcel DL coming at Destiny? Kind of like he did Stormy. Is it about Martell just puppeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We're gonna talk about that though, Passion.
We'll look at the calendar and see which days we can do the open house, but we do want to have one big, like
I would say a broker.
Yeah, I want to do that because I want to make sure that they can come in and say, this what Scope Residential, this what we can build.
we want them to love it.
Just thinking about how we make this thing work. I mean, it's your roles, my roles, what we do. You know, even when I try to step in, you take control and, you know, do your thing. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, I think this is like, you just have to trust me to do my part, like I'm trusting you to do your part. So, and then we also lean on each other when we need, you know, when we have questions.
Right. I like what you're doing with the team.
Thank you. It's so funny. I met up with Kimmy and Destiny, and we just talk about like the projects and everything. And then I was talking to Kimmy about building a team of ladies that's in residential real estate, and she was like, "It's a type of way." I said, "What?" And she was like, "You know, the residential, y'all didn't ask me." I was like, "Hey, you know that when I was getting my real estate license, and you was a realtor, I was like, you should become a broker, and we should form our own real estate team." And you was like, "No, I don't want to get my broker's license. I'm not interested in getting my broker's license." And then I found out you got your broker's license. You started your own thing. I figured you just didn't want to work with me. Like,
oh, Tisha, you really just doing it.
The reason I formed this team, because at the end of the day, I don't want to do this by myself. I think Kimmy is good in the residential real estate arena. And the only reason I did not include
I do too, Symmetry. I do too.
Kimmy likes to move in silence. And sometimes we find out when everybody else finds out.
Whatever Kimmy is working on, we find out when the world finds out.
We find out like when social media finds out.
Right.
I've been up there with Tisha and Destiny. Now, I told you that I felt like there was a little bit of like angst for some reason between the two of them.
Yes.
So, guess what I did?
Mediated.
Let them come to Taco Tuesday. Should have never done it.
Should have never done it.
Got a little snippy.
I love Kimmy.
Everything started off okay, but when we got to the part about Tisha wanting to tell Destiny about how she felt in regards to their relationship, I feel like Destiny was defensive as soon as Tisha opened her mouth. It just goes left bad.
So me and Destiny for that, you know, had words because I felt like she was not being a good friend to me.
You and Destiny got into it?
Minor. And then I was like, I don't remember exactly what you said. I remember how you made me feel. As me considering you a friend, and she just, you know, y'all, and then here you go, y'all gaining up on me, the skies, which is the exact same thing Nell said about we trying to gain up on her. You know what I think y'all doing here? Gain up on me? Oh, Jesus. Victim. I was like, so this is just like a pattern, like, what's going on with this? Like, ain't nobody trying to gain up on nobody.
I don't care, and I just know who you are. I know who I can deal with. I know and I understand who you are. Well, what's that mean? Who am I?
You got to that?
Yes. Here's the thing. This particular situation is a lot riding on the stuff that Nell had said, though. Tisha has these moments of loyalty. I don't think I've ever heard her say
don't be
Moments of
don't be
loyalty.
friends with that person. I don't think that that's something she would want to say as an adult, but I do think that that's something she feels from time to time. In my adult world, I don't think that adults tell each other who they can talk to and who they can't. However, I don't think there's a right or wrong when it comes to how you feel and how your friends make you feel. So when it comes to their particular friendship, I don't have any problem with Tisha not wanting to talk to you.
And then Destiny had attitude, and I got attitude because you're not gonna get attitude with me. And then I was just like, I just gotta figure out what box to put everybody in. And she was like, well, what box I'm in? I said, don't trust that whole box. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, I'm just playing.
Where you playing now?
I don't know. I don't like feeling this way. I don't know what to do with this situation.
Something. You're 43. All right. At this time, at this stage in life, it is what it is. It is what it is. People are who they are.
People are who they are.
Same thing about Martell. I'm saying, dog, like, reality is, like, they got some people out there that are like that.
Right.
Every relationship,
That's true. People are who they are.
There's no perfect relationship. In our marriage, in our friendships, you're going to go through something.
Man, I don't like to lump this whole friendship thing in with marriage, but I understand.
It's a relationship.
It's not a marriage.
You're my friend, right?
Yeah. But when you and your friend disagree, you don't have to split assets.
Wow. They getting weird.
Everything was fine. Quite frankly, Destiny even started telling us a lot of her family that she had found in Detroit. And she was like real emotional and moved that she found most of her brothers and sisters in Detroit. Right. And she was wanting to try to get them together with her mom.
I felt like she was telling me and Kimmy this for a reason. And so I was like, do you want us to be there with you to hold your hand through it? Like, we could be your support system for this. Why are you looking at me like that?
You want to go out of town with a person who you put in a don't trust that whole box.
I didn't think about it like that. Like, friends go through things, right?
Well, if I had a friend that I put in a box that don't trust them,
I was just playing.
That doesn't seem like the person I would expect an invite to go to Detroit with.
So do you think I would accept her? Never mind. I'm not going to go there and hold your hand through this process.
Did you already agree to it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is wrong.
I'm going with you too. You're going to come with me.
Well, I don't know. Do you think that you'd ever go try to find your real mother?
I know who my real mother is.
That was crazy.
Nobody's bringing up any old stuff.
It's a thing of the past.
Did you tell her that you're inviting us?
I said Marcel and Maurice.
Oh, okay. Let's get here.
Detroit.
I
I did. She was fine with that.
don't want no smoke.
I know that's right, Maurice.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She wants to see Maurice sweaty, a little dirty, doing some work. Do you think Kimmy really wants you to quit being an attorney and be in front of him? I can tell you this, yes. The anger that you hold from him isn't God. You don't have to talk about him. That's false.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Pretty Riri Speaks says, who would let someone call them an OH and come back as a friend? She's wrong. I agree. I also agree that Kimmy was talking out both sides of her mouth. Now, her tongue. I normally agree with Kimmy, but she lost me on this one because she said that Tisha has moments of loyalty, right? And then she went on and said, but I understand the fact that Tisha, she said, I also think that you shouldn't tell adults who they should and should not talk to, but I understand Letitia not wanting her to speak with Nell. Somebody help me understand if that made any sense to y'all. Because I'm telling you right now, it made 0 sense to me. Made 0 0 0 0 0 sense. 0 0 sense. Y'all give me a second. I think I got a call seeing one of my patients just need to log on for a second. But yeah, that makes zero sense to me. Marceau did give, that was some good advice. I had to break it down because I was like, what is he talking about? So he was saying, why would you want to go out of town with someone who you put in this box, even if they don't necessarily belong in this box? So I think he was holding Tisha to the fire. This is what you're telling this lady, but then you're saying you want to go somewhere with her. You're not making a lot of sense. So I think that once I saw the whole scene, it made a little bit more sense to me. You said, this is effing weird. Remember, Tisha said, yeah, Destiny, you're going to go tell that we came for you, childish. I agree with that. When she said that to her, I was like, where's Tisha? Because here's the thing is, if you gang up on me, if you say, the thing, what she say, gang up on, you feel like this is happening and this is happening, and all those things, two things can exist at the same time, Tisha. Oh, Tisha, I like you. But I do like the fact that they hugged. I like the fact that she even offered to go with her to Detroit. And I think they're going to have a great time in Detroit. But Tisha's one that I think needs to block out outside noises. And the thing is, Marceau knows his wife. So why is he adding to that? I don't know. Hey, y'all, I've never caught a live view, and I like this concept. Thank you, Michelle. What we do is we're just watching. Everyone's watching in their own home, and we're just getting live and talking about it. That's it. That's all. That is it. I understand Tisha not wanting to be the subject of conversation between Neil and Destiny. I agree. I understand that too, but I didn't understand when Kimmy said Tisha has moments of loyalty. So it kind of makes Tisha look like she's not loyal. She's only loyal sometimes, or superficial. I'll use that wording. Look like we're getting ready to go back into this. No, we went to another commercial. But I do understand, because I wouldn't want to be the subject. And we all know that Nail meant it ugly. She wasn't being kind with her when she did it. She was being very ugly. And she cursed. And okay, we're back. We'll go back to that later. We'll go back to it. Tisha is moving according to what Marceau tells her how to move. Marceau is now homegirl until he steps back into guys. So he's being a husband, because my husband tells me stuff like that too. So I can't really say that. So yes or no.
Probably common law. We're interpreting the Constitution, and then it's everything built on that. Yeah.
This is their brother Mark, right? Yes, this is Mark. Micah. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Micah. They all look like him.
Because you know what, I have a couple questions. I need his feedback.
Ooh, go take that white suit off.
Include you in on this, but yeah, got the grease, and we decided that it's time to take the bars next year. I was going to wait till February next year, but the bars next month.
Okay.
It sounds amazing.
I know their mother's proud.
But why you go? I made a comment with Kimmy. We were having a conversation about construction of all things. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between my desires and your desires. The sex, right?
Mm-hmm. When those days happened, when it was more than one season, they were in most of your investment properties. When you were working, when we were spending time, and I was watching you do this.
This conversation is old, it's redundant, it's ignorant, and it's not what I want to be included on. And
all that stuff that I would come and get turned on watching you do that you simply don't want to do. So here I am trying to get turned on by myself. Ain't that something?
Like that turn you on, swinging the hammer, loving, and all that. I'm like, okay, girl, I can dress up, right? But I'm not about to be going back and doing all that stuff. A lot of that stuff was out of necessity. Mm-hmm. I would have been hiring crews to do that if I had the means at the moment. Why do you hate doing it so much? No, it's not that I hate doing it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I'm the one that actually gets out there and do it. No, it doesn't. It shouldn't though. It shouldn't. No, it does not. Why? If I got the same thing that women like to men create. Hey, can I give you maybe some insight on this? Women like to
You can't see it. Who's talking? You have to watch it on your TV passion. Yeah, the Scott brothers are talking. Sorry.
And then be able to roll your sleeves up and take care of yourself. But at the same time, still not get your suit messed up. Marcel, listen, she's seen me do both. The thing is, at this point, I can get that done. Where he says, not attractive.
Wow.
Do you think she really wants you to quit being an attorney and be? I can tell you this, yes. I actually think that why you're
She does not want you to stop being an attorney, boy. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Bash.
You think that the thing she's in is more attractive? I think it's more attractive to her. That's not what.
Oh, he's further gone than I thought.
What she said is we were spending more time together. No, she did say
Maurice is confused.
She wants to see Rich bringing a 4x18 drywall and put it up. She wants to see Maurice sweaty, a little dirty, doing some work. Hammer, drill, hold this. Let me put this. Let me fight. She wants to see Reese out. And I tell you one thing, what we don't, but I say the whole thing. I have seen them. I have my roll the sleeves up a little bit. Grab them 2x4s, bring them to the crib. You be up on a ladder. Right, babe,
I didn't hear Kimmy say that. I heard her tell him that she fell in love with him because she saw him working with his hands. She did say that. That was last season, though.
It's what does she want more? Because I think she wants both. This is the thing. I'm going to try both. Mm-hmm. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record our conversation at the end of the day. And I'm going to play it back for you. And then we'll decide.
That's Micah's home.
The conversation won't do it. You know what we're doing? What? Let's see if you get a BJ. I'm not really sure if I know how to really.
Okay, I think all of the Scott brothers are just alike.
You know what? Asking these guys, I don't think I'm going to get there. So speaking of women, I was talking to Tisha. She's talking to me about going to Detroit. And for some reason, she wants to go there and support Destiny. First of all, hold on. What's up with them two? Who? Like Tisha it's like the Jimmy said, I don't know. Destiny is a friend of everybody. It's choosing different sides. And Tisha's like, I can't trust it. 2 seconds later, she's like, but Destiny's going to Detroit to find her family and I want to go with her. How they get to because Kimmy said they got to a good place.
Very funny.
They get to a good place at the end of everything, and then they're back at the middle.
Because your wife won't let things go.
I can't trust you. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, that's big.
If there's one thing that my brothers can take away from this conversation is this: we will never understand women. Kimmy said that she was going to support. I'm going. Wait, you're going? Yes. You haven't made up your mind. You're not going. I want to see where you was at. You haven't made up your mind. No, I have to go over. Now you got to go to this. No. I'm only this right now. You guys are making it seem like I gotta go. Then I'm a part and go push back. Yes, please. Let me see. I hope they get rescheduled. Stop.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Wednesday. I'll be in the gym working out, still on the phone. Weights falling. I'm like a bed squeaking. Are you in my house? Yes,
Excuse my language. That is the.
That's what
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I truly believe it, Trisha. I believe it. I believe that he does that craziness. Okay, so we just saw the 3 Scott brothers. We all know that we now know that all of them think alike because Micah, who is I think he's the baby brother. Micah says that if all goes well, once you roll your sleeves up, maybe you'll get a BJ. Did y'all hear that? Y'all know what he's talking about. So, girl, they all think with their little head, not their big head. And the very fact that they're having a discussion about the women and the issues they're having with Destiny, and Marcel doesn't seem to understand why things are not moving forward with the ladies, that they keep reverting back, because these ladies were friends. Then Nell came in, and then they kind of fell out with Nell. Then Nell told Destiny, and Destiny told Tisha, and then they kind of fell out with Nell and Tisha. That's I'm sorry, Nell and Destiny. So the thing is, once they resolve an issue, instead of moving on past it, they revert back to it. And a lot of that, I believe, man, it's just my own personal opinion, is coming from Letitia Scott. That's my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. I just feel like she has a hard time letting go. And I'm just saying that based on what I have seen on this show since season 1, episode 1, that she just has a hard time letting things go. All these expressions, lives are alleged. This is all alleged. I don't know if any of this is true. Oh my God, why did I just realize what that says behind you? I'm hollering. Oh, girl, let me let you get a good shot of it. We accept EBT. You said it's so weird how we're at different points. I've been on commercial about to return. Okay. Yeah. We're on commercial. We're about to return to. But yeah, let me move so you get a good shot at this living for me. We accept EBT, baby. EBT. Yes, ma'am. We accept it. Give us some. We ain't seen that in a long time, have we? I agree that is coming from Tisha. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, we can call a spade a spade. I can like Tisha and still say, Tisha, baby, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I really like Letitia Scott. I just want them to be able to move forward as a collective. I don't think that this is a good look where every time someone has something to say about you and they work through it, that there's no resolve. I believe there has to be resolve. There has to be resolve. Yeah, I don't understand that one. Definitely don't understand that. So we see the guys talking. We see that Mike is getting ready to he's getting ready to take the bar, which means he has already graduated. We did see pictures of him on Instagram where he graduated from law school. So it's a good thing to be able to take the bar. That will mean the mom will have 2 attorneys in her family. I when I say I love that, I absolutely love that for them. And maybe Michael will join the show next season. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that section right there was a little different for me. I'm not sure. And don't forget that we're gonna do our top 5. Me and Queen Script will probably do that. If not tomorrow midday, Monday afternoon. But hopefully we can do it tomorrow midday. All right, we're back. We accept EBT. Dr. Francis writing on the board. He ready for him.
I'm definitely hoping Dr. Francis can shed some light on what we need. And I want to hear what he's going to say, because I think this is the final moment. If therapy doesn't work, then we're not. This is it.
Yeah, I think you should get ready for that moment.
Let's want you to introduce me to this man you got.
It's Mr. Kenneth Lee.
Kenneth Lee. All right. Mr. Kenneth Lee. How you doing, sir? All right. I'm doing fine. I'm the type of person that when I've tried something multiple times and it hasn't worked, I go to the drawing board and try to figure out another angle. It's kind of hard talking to Trisha when she's angry. And then sometimes even when she's not, and you're trying to have that communication because she's so closed off and doesn't really like to talk. I think I just kind of shut down myself and just letting whatever happen. You're looking well though.
Because I don't know, I guess I kind of held back on myself. And then the last couple of weeks and days had me Trisha, what? Yeah.
What do you mean when you say I held back on myself?
I don't know. I guess I just kept myself in a safe space, and I thought it was protected, me and everybody around me. But it's I think it was more harmful inside than it was safe. I
So, the pic I got with them, I told y'all Kim was acting funny.
And yeah, and not, like express or be me.
So
Michelle, we're gonna discuss this one and we're gonna discuss the one Passion did earlier. So I want to be able to talk on these. Right. She definitely is part of the problem. She's not the whole problem, but she's part of it.
In the beginning, of course, I thought it was like safe to, step my foot out. But there were things that give me a flashback and be like, yeah, no, not this box. So in the beginning of our relationship, he had a lot of questions. He did accuse a lot or speculating that I was doing other things. And
he was speculating because you're a married woman. He sleep with somebody else's wife.
You can't be serious. We're not together all the time.
So it seems to me like staying in the box is not what you wanted, but staying in the box gives you a sense of comfort. It seems because you don't want to get out there.
Yeah, but now I'm ready to get uncomfortable.
So can you come on right over here?
I'm a very patient guy. Like I give a lot of grace, not just to Trisha, but to people in general. But at the same time, I don't know how much longer I can get the disrespect that I receive. It's just not something that I'm really interested in doing long term.
Yes, Dr. Francis got a grin on him, baby. I wonder what be going through his head.
Let's talk about you and Trisha. How would you describe the relationship between you and her right now?
Honestly, I think I really do love her.
He thinks.
I'm still in love with her. She tries to portray this image of this tough girl, like you can just get over her overnight, and that's not realistic.
How does she do that?
Just like trying to make it seem like she had no attachment to her husband when he left. So, like with us, like I've been in this phase now. Yeah. I think I've just gotten to the point to where I'm tired of dealing with that. With like she's still reacting and responding as if to like she's still with that guy.
Are you saying she projects some of that stuff on
me? For sure. Trisha don't understand that there's certain ways you got to talk to people. Our arguments are literally about the same thing all the time, and it's disrespect.
Right.
It's like she's been so accustomed to being able to disrespect him. I just ain't never been the type of person.
Wow.
Like, if you disrespect me, saying something every time. Like, because if I don't, then it'll just become a habit. And I tell her all the time, I'm not your husband, so you're not going to mistreat me based off of some
girl
that you have built up.
Girl.
Like Trisha is hot and cold, up and down every day.
So right now, the relationship between you and her is not where you want it to be.
No, not even close.
Not even close. But do you agree with that? Yeah. When she gets angry with her husband, she projects it onto you.
No.
So what?
Incorrect.
He said that.
No.
He did.
No.
He ought to know that.
No. This is incorrect. We do not talk about him. I don't mention him.
You're actually listening to what he's saying.
Yeah.
The anger that you lash out comes from that. Comes from the situation with you.
He's brought up in arguments and all kinds of things. I don't talk about this guy.
I haven't talked to you for like 3 months.
Wait a minute. You ain't talked to her. I ain't talked to you for real in 3 months, but maybe they be talking for play. Child, I don't know what these people is over here doing. But Kim, buddy, you knew what you were stepping in before the relationship got serious. I'm going to tell you the reason why he is accusing her of things. He's accusing her because he is sleeping with a married woman. And he is always having to look over his shoulder. Child. Now, I believe she do talk to him like she probably talked to, what was her ex-husband's name? Marquez. She probably do talk to him like she talked to Marquez. Marquez, I can see why she would talk to him, crazy girl, because Marquez, child, Lord have mercy. Yeah, but now Trisha, no to the ma'am. Trisha, I would say this. I believe they both probably carry a lot of fault in what's going on in their relationship. A lot of fault. Trisha not pursuing a divorce, them coming on the show, getting notoriety, because everybody can't handle fame, getting notoriety, and then trying to navigate this space with a married woman. She's now divorced, but getting notoriety and then trying to navigate this space in a relationship on a television show. And you got all of this outside noise telling you, oh, you're with a married woman. Oh, she's not going to leave us. She don't want to divorce him. Because we've heard all the things and seen all the things on these apps. So yeah, I'm not going to say that. This is where I have a problem. Jen, if you feel Trisha's challenges without always beating her down, nigga, get that step. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. If I ain't talked to you in 3 months, why would I be bothering Dr. Francis? Girl, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. If we ain't really talked in 3 months, why are we at counseling? Because 3 months, I think we could put a nail in that coffin and say that it's done deal. It's done deal. It's a done deal, baby. I believe we can say that at this point. But y'all holding on for something. What are y'all holding on for? Or to? Because you just said that you haven't talked to her in 3 months. This story with them always gives me a moment of like, wow, why? I think Trisha has come and she's growing into her own, but I do not like the fact of that they are dragging something, and I feel like we're missing some key important parts. I feel like we're getting bits and pieces of the show. And I don't like that. Give us all of the show so we'll know what you're talking about. Because right now, I feel like, I ain't talked to you in 3 months. There's some more to this puzzle. Give us some more of what you're talking about. Because you ain't making a lot of sense, buddy. I don't know. We'll see where we go with this. Look like they're this is probably the end. We'll probably have a couple of minutes of the show, and then they're gonna go into the next week's episode, I'm sure. Did y'all watch Bell Collectives? I think I finished my notes a few moments ago before I came on live for this, and Bell Collectives was pretty good this episode. Pretty good episode. Okay, we're back.
Comes from the situation that you.
But how do you determine that?
I haven't talked to you for real in 3 months. Leading up to therapy, me and Trisha definitely have, I think it's definitely went, taking a couple steps backwards. I think she has a lot of hurt and anger that she needs to let go. I think some people sometimes they enjoy the attention they get from having the trauma. I tell her all the time, if you don't heal, you're just going to take those.
Well, to be fair, he said he had to talk to her for real. Yeah, he did say that.
Ultimately going to be you that's the issue. You not talking about him doesn't mean that the anger that you hold from him isn't valid.
So you want to psychoanalyze her?
Well, she don't understand. I don't think she's trying to understand. That's false.
I tend to put myself in different boxes. And right now, in Dr. Francis' session, I think I'm in a box of anger, hell, rage, because I feel like because I stay quiet and don't voice.
I feel like she's getting gaslit.
I tend to come off as the bad person.
Right.
When I think we both have issues.
Are you fine right now?
Yeah.
Everything is fine?
Yes.
With you?
Yes.
And you're fine with Kenny?
Yeah. I mean,
you guys told me a little while ago that it wasn't that.
That relationship right now, if Kenny is, the relationship is not. He's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Kenny, do you know?
They're not making no sense.
That makes her say you're fine. She don't like the way you act.
Right.
So she had to let me know that in her relationship, most times when he asked questions, they were actually accusations. So now, even when I ask questions, I'm asking a simple question, and in her mind, it's an accusation. Is that true?
No.
Is that true?
It was a lot that was going on. It was a lot of
With
a lot of accusations.
Let me write this down.
Well, at the gym, working out, still the phone, weights going. That's not the bed, sweetie. Are you in my house?
Excuse my language.
That's why I'm trying to tell you.
I believe it. Who you talking to, buddy? Look that way.
I thought that was very, very crazy. He was like, "Oh, well, you only been in one relationship, and so you don't know how people are out here." Like, yeah, you're right, because that's crazy. That's why I work.
Girl, I believe you've been in more than one relationship, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
You must have another person there. Still to this day,
She's a compulsive liar.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now he says she's a compulsive liar.
It doesn't exist in a ship. You were asleep and woke up out your sleep. Listen, let me talk, bro. It's like you're going to throw me under the bus all the time.
Look at Dr. Francis.
When it's time to throw me under the bus, you'll do it. When it's time to defend me, you don't.
Wow.
what about your mom? You must see your mom too. So what does that look for? No, you don't want to, or no, it's not going to happen. I don't know. Like, sometimes I have an expectation of her showing up when she does.
Oh, wow.
Yowzers. Trying to have like anxiety. Like,
Oh, that scene looks so pretty.
Did he say like that's dope? Y'all get to go.
Did he invite himself? No. That's the question. What's up, Pops? Oh, Rick.
Oh, they saw their family while they was there.
How you been feeling today?
Kiss for good.
Pissed.
Well, I can't discuss that.
Oh, wow. So we're gonna see next week them go to Detroit and see some of Marsau and Maurice's family. Looks like the uncle got something to tell them. So yeah, Michelle, I saw the family resemblance. So I was like, oh my God, that is Marsau's face. That is Marsau's face for sure. And that's their dad's brother, I believe. We'll find out next week. Hopefully. Pretty Riri Speak says she's not ready to move into a new relationship so soon. I agree with that. Dr. Francis' expressions, oh my God, live for me. He was like, like what in the world? I believe Trish when she speaks of Ken's paranoia. I do too. Something about her delivery and I believe that. I really believe that he probably has said that to her because that normally will set a person off. Like, what in the world would you say something like that for? Lord, that Passion, not will. What did Passion say? Did I miss Passion? Ken wants TV clout. Trisha needs intensive self-therapy. Ken knows that. Plus, allegedly, Ken can't live there per court docs. Go be with Will because Ken, you treat him better than her. And you and Will, oh, they love each other. Allegedly, they love each other. Allegedly. We don't know if any of this is true. We're just out here talking. I think Ken is just tired of the relationship and he's using every excuse of her past to say it's not working. That's a fair judgment, Lynn, for me. Because if you really sit back and look at it again, like I said, they were together. They've been together for some time. She had not gotten a divorce. They come on TV. She goes to get a divorce. The ex-husband shows up. Now we see another side of the relationship. We see them both growing, seem like they're both maturing. Ken has other things going on because of what he's gained from being on TV. And I believe the two of them just are not growing together. They're growing apart. I think that's a fair assessment. See where I was at. You said I see their family. I definitely see the family resemblance. They all got their daddy's face. Girl, when that man turned around, even though he's a little darker, I saw Marsau in that face. Definitely saw that Marsau said passion go to timeout. Exactly, passion. Okay, so there's two statements I wanted to address. Where are they at? Did I pass them? I must have passed them. One's from Passion. I put a star next to them so I can remember to get to them. Here we go. Tisha's moving according to what Marcel tells her and how to move. Marcel is not now a homegirl until he steps back with the guys. Um, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I do believe Tisha feeds off of Marcel, but I don't think he tells her how to move. I don't. I think he suggested he throws things in there because we know Marcel thinks he's a comedian. He literally says he knows he's funny. So I think he thinks he's a comedian. So with that being said, I believe that that is why you see him saying things. I don't think he's a homegirl at all. I think he works a lot. And so we get to see Marcel doing different things. The next one is from Michelle. She says, I think we have to consider how beaten down Tisha has been, how beaten down Tisha has been beaten down. I think that contributes to her behavior. I think she has a long way to go in her healing. I'm going to give her grace. I'm going to give her grace as well. But I do believe, and I think I give probably Trisha a lot more grace. Oh, you said Tisha. Let me back that up. Tisha. I'm not going to give Tisha no grace. I'm not give Tisha no grace because Tisha has shown us over and over now. Tisha's one of my faves. She is. But Tisha, when she would resolve things with the one who's no longer on the show, she would continuously go back to it. She would revert back to it. And I need Tisha to learn once you forgive to kind of let things go. And I don't think she's at that point yet. And I do agree she's been beaten down a lot. I will tell you this. I believe when Tisha makes up her mind to do something, she does it. But Tisha got those degrees. She went and got her real estate license, and she did all it. Got her. I think she's a broker now. She did all the things, and we saw her mention to Marcel that she wanted to do something with Kimmy, but she said Kimmy did not tell her that. She said, "Why don't you go be a broker and I'll be the agent?" And Kimmy did not tell her that wasn't what she wanted to do. And then Kimmy became a broker, and now we know Kimmy and Maurice own a title company in Alabama. So I'm not really sure where all this goes. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that Tisha has a hard time letting things go. Right? The fact that she was upset with Kimmy because she felt like Kimmy didn't defend her at one point. She's been mad at Mel over we've seen that. We've seen her get mad this season at Nail or last season, and then she expects Destiny to not, I guess, speak to Nail, and now she's spoken to Nail. Now she's the enemy. It just becomes a lot. It becomes a lot, and the common denominator is Tisha, and we're just gonna have to call a thing a thing. Tisha and Destiny were fine until that episode. He told her to watch Destiny. A friend to all is a friend to none. She's been picking at Destiny since. It's a pattern over the years. I agree with that. I agree that he does put a batter in her back, and her behaviors kind of match the battery that are what's the word I want to say? The script he's put into her head with the battery. So her behaviors sometimes do match that. But I really do believe that Marcel thinks he's being funny, whereas Tisha takes it to heart and kind of uses it as words to live by. Overall, I would give this episode I guess about a 7. It was a good episode. It could have been better. It could have been better, but it was still a good episode. I believe that next week will be good. I'm waiting to see Destiny meet her family members, the dynamic between the Scotts as they go meet other family members in Michigan, as well as seeing more of this Ken and Trisha situation. I don't know where the road ends for those two, but I kind of believe this is the end of the road. I may be wrong, but just listening to them argue, going back and forth, I don't think they're gonna be able to make it much further. Yeah. What do y'all rate it? Right. I'm gonna watch tonight. Okay, Passion. Yeah, let me know what you think about it. I'm gonna maybe put a poll up later on asking people what did they rate the episode. That's me. AD said yes, it was a pretty good episode. It was a pretty good episode. I agree. Tisha's had a hard time letting go, and I agree. Tisha has internalized what Marcel said. it has influenced her. I give this episode 8.5. Okay, that's a pretty good amount. Yeah, that's a live for me said. I said an 8. Okay, I said a 7. We have an 8.5. We have an 8. So we're all kind of in the same ballpark of our feelings about this episode. I think it was a good episode, but it could have been better. Thank you, LadyRo. You're doing the do consistently. Thank you. I'm trying to grow this channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. I love it. That's me. AD says she gives it an 8. So we're all about on the same even keel on this episode. I think it was a good episode. Again, it could have been better. I do like the fact that we're seeing a consistent pattern with Tisha, and hopefully Tisha will see that same pattern and maybe go work on that. Because the one thing I do know about Tisha has in the past, when her vernacular was not where it wanted to be, Tisha went and worked on her speech until she got it where she wanted it to be. So I believe that if she knows that this may be an issue, I believe she will work on it until it's better. Because I believe Tisha's that kind of girl. We all rated above average, definitely above average. It was a great episode. Yes, an 8. Thank you, Pretty Riri Speaks. I appreciate you guys coming down here to join me on this live, this watch along. Next weekend, I will not be in town. So I'm not sure how the next weekend is going to go. Now, if where I'm at, I can set up my laptop and I have some quiet where I can watch it without a whole bunch of people being around, I will do it. Otherwise, you will get a review next week and not a live watch along. But you may get a live watch along. I just got to see how the Airbnb is set up once we get there. Anyway, all minds clear. I want y'all to remember this. Out of everything, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. And no one told you today, I love you. And there's not a thing you can do about it. Michelle said, what's most consistent is we all continue to enjoy the show without you know who. Michelle, you go to timeout. But you're right. You're right about that. Ain't none of y'all on the West Coast. I feel so foreign and alone. Yeah, no. You're not foreign and you're not alone. You're not alone. Great watch along. Thanks, Symmetry. Great live. Thanks, Living for Me. Everyone have a great night. I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.